everyone, welcome back to Studio 33 Art by Kay. I just want to do a quick little experiment today, just using a 10 centimetre by 10 centimetre ceramic tile. And what I want to do is use some of these ready to pour special effects pouring paints by Pouring Masters. And I'm just going to do a little puddle of the colours. Then I'm going to put into the centre of it the Amsterdam Oxide Black cell activator, which is the Amsterdam Oxide Black, 1 part, mixed to 4 parts of Australian Floetrol. And I'll put that in the middle and then quickly tilt it and just see what the effect of the pearls coming through is, if in fact they do come through. So I'm mainly using the special effects paints, which have the colour shift effect to them. But I am also going to put in the 24 karat gold, which I love, and also the Aztec gold metallic pearl, which is more of a bronzy sort of colour, or copper actually, more of a coppery sort of colour. So without further ado, I will start to lay these paints down. Now I'm not going to put a base, because I'm going to have enough of these paints on there that I feel that I won't need one. So I'm just going to lay them down in no particular order. The first one is the Sunflower Iridescent. The second colour is the Magic Aqua Violet, which I know is absolutely gorgeous. And hopefully, because I'm putting them one colour on top of the other, that when the cells do pop up, you'll be able to get the multicoloured cells. This is the Blue Gold Iridescent. Then the Blaze Red Gold. Sort of looks more orange. Followed by the 24 karat gold. And then lastly, the Aztec gold. As you can see, we're nearly getting to the edge there with those colours anyway. We'll just burst the bubbles. And now I'm just going to take the Amsterdam Oxide Black cell activator. I'm going to have to start not using this turntable. It just definitely tilts incorrectly. I have ordered a new one online, so hopefully that will come soon. So I'm just going to make this puddle in the middle, about that big, and then I'm just going to pick it up and tilt very quickly off to each side, back to the middle, off to that side, back to the middle, and then the last side is always the hardest one to get to. Sorry if you can't see that. It's really struggling to get there. And then back to the middle again. Okay, so now we'll just see what pops up. I've got a lot of paint there on my turntable. And see how these do come up. I can see they're very multicoloured. They're not coming up really like pearls. It's going to be a really interesting array of colours there. So with this here, it's a shame to sort of waste all that paint. So I think I'll actually dip this other tile into that while it's there. I might have to dip it a couple of times. Not even going to look, just dip the other side. One more dip, finish it off. That's pretty. Wow, it's going to be lovely. Love the bit of aqua sort of colour that's coming through with the oranges and the golds there, and the bit of black cell activator. It's really pretty. Okay, so this guy is developing, as you can see. I'll just get it with the heat embossing tool. So they will continue to come up over the next few minutes. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, probably about 5 minutes. And you can see the cells have developed in the middle there. I'm not liking the yellow in there, so I probably won't put that in the next one. But what I'm going to do is do another one, and I'm going to use the Global Black paint as the cell activator this time, and we can do a comparison between them. So that's that little one there. It's hard to see the shimmer on there, but it's really lovely and metallic-y, and with a coat of resin on that, that will actually be a really beautiful piece all of its own. So it's just a different composition for something that people might like, with the colour shift colours in there. So I'll just quickly do another one. So I've got another tile. Just going to lay down the same colours, except I'm leaving the yellow out this time. And I'll try and get a bit more of the aqua and the blue in this time. So I might put them on the top and put the other colours to the bottom. Switch it up a little bit. So that was the Blaze Red, then the 24 karat gold, then the Aztec gold, and then I'll put the Aqua Violet colour shift, followed by the blue gold. Okay. Burst some bubbles. And now I'm just going to put the Global Black Cell Activator right in the middle. Put enough in that I can quickly move it from one side to the other. So here we go. Over, back to the centre, over, back to the centre, over to the other corner, back to the centre, and the final corner, which is always the hardest, and back to the centre. So let's see what's going to develop there this time. Well, clearly the colour on top is going to be the one that's going to shine through. I think that Global Black Cell Activator was a lot thinner. I'm thinking I'm liking this one the best, because it had the golds and copper on the top. Okay, well this, I'm not loving it, not as much as the other one. So the colours shift, it's hard to see at the moment, but that will come up beautifully later. Okay, so I'm just going to run a skewer through that just to see if I can get the other golds and oranges to come up. Just make them a bit more interesting. And I'll give it a little spin. So I'll just move this one over to safety. And I'll probably end up with paint everywhere, but never mind. Okay. Something really different, very different. Just got to get some more paint around the edges here, where it's gone a bit thin. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so here we're coming back to this piece. Whilst it's been developing the cells, I've just run a skewer through several spots. So it's just a bamboo skewer, like so. and just created this nice pattern through there. So I'm actually quite happy with that now. So sort of pearls, not really, but you saw how I created what I did for the background, and then just running the skewer through there. So I think that's actually turned out to be a really beautiful little tile. So other than I don't particularly like the yellow, but other than that, yeah, very pretty. So I'll bring you down for a close-up. So here we are coming down for the close-up of this quite lovely piece, I'm thinking. I've got the torch on to help you pick up the shimmer, oops, of this. Hopefully you can see that shimmering there. And because of the colour shift paints that I've got in there, hopefully you'll be able to pick up some of that later on when it dries. Particularly with the black cell activator on there, the colour shift colours tend to show up better when they're on a black background. So I'm very happy with this little piece, just something a bit different. And I'm particularly liking how I got the little kind of pearls or cells coming up, and then I've run the skewer through to do a bit of a wreck. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that one today, guys, something a bit different. And I'll see you back here in Studio 33 in the not too distant future. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.